Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
At Wilson Farm Market, we know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Located in Central Indiana, Bragg Insurance Agency is a family-owned business. Getting to know our clients is a top priority at Bragg Insurance Agency. With this in mind, our focus is on relationships. This helps us to know and understand our clients' unique insurance needs. Bragg Insurance Agency represents a carefully selected group of reputable insurance companies. Therefore, we are able to offer you the best coverage at the most competitive price. As independent agents, we do not work for an insurance company. We work for you.
Additional sponsors for tonight's game include More Etc., The Farmers Bank, Legacy Images, Handmade on Main, Sheridan Main Street First Friday, and Biddle Poland's. Bragg Sports Media would like to thank all of our partners for their continued support. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Larry Hobbs Memorial Hall for tonight's matchup between the visiting Tipton Blue Devils and the host Sheridan Blackhawks. Lady Hawks come in 3-6 on the season. Tipton comes in 4-4. Leading scorer for the Blackhawks so far this season going to be Kenzie Garner, averaging almost 17 points a game and almost 9 rebounds a game, so getting close to averaging that double-double. Starting lineups being announced: Lily Chesney, Ashley Wabel, going to be Kenzie Garner, Jacqueline Bates, and Cheney Smith for the Blackhawks. Has been the starting 5 all season. So once again, Garner comes in averaging 16.9 points and 8.9 rebounds per game. Next leading scorer is Cheney Smith at 9. So a lot of this offense for the second year in a row running through Kenzie Garner, the sophomore. They're going to try to get a big win here against Tipton. Leading scorer for Tipton so far this season is going to be Schramm, but right behind her is Wolf, both averaging in the double digits. That's Haley Wolf and Ashley Schramm. Garner and Schramm going to take the tip to get this one going, and Tipton wins the opening tip. Tipton gets inside the lane, shot up, no good, rebounded by Jacqueline Bates. Thrown under to Kenzie Garner, not able to make that shot, but Lily Chesney gathers it up and makes the putback. Blue Devils trying to get it down the block, but Chesney just knocks that one out of bounds. scoreboard has come undone, so they're likely going to have to stop this. I believe they're going to give them the bucket, though. The scoreboard wasn't up that entire quick possession, but they are going to give the 2 points to Tipton. Garner now over to Wable. Thrown long to Wable. Wable, the three-point attempt is blocked. Tipton trying to get in the lane real quick, and does. Schramm puts it in there for two. Garner just directing traffic up top. Nobody down low for the Blackhawks right now. Screen set by Chesney. Free throw shot up and in for Kinsey Garner. Tipton trying to get in the lane again. Once again, Schramm up and in. The senior 6'3". Got a size advantage over these Hawks. They're going to try to take advantage of it all night. That pass sent carelessly, but it will stay Blackhawk ball. Bates now with it. Seemed a little bit slower than the last time we saw them when they were so careless with it against Prairie about a week or so ago. That ball eventually turned over, but the Blackhawks steal possession again. Chesney over to Janie Smith, the shot up and in. All tied at 6. 5.5 minutes left to play in the first. They're going to get Chesney with a grab of the jersey, I believe, as Wolf was trying to drive past her. Tipton gets it into Schramm, defended by Garner. Cross-court pass to Wolf. Wolf's going to drive, attack the basket up and in. Garner now over to Smith, trying to get it back to Garner. That ball's going to be knocked away, though. Tipton trying to get it down to the block to Schramm, not able to yet. Garner all over it, and they're going to say that ball was thrown out of bounds. So nice defense by Garner that time, forces the turnover. Two-point game almost halfway through this opening quarter. Once again, the Hawks just taking their time on offense. Screen set by Chesney. Garner drives, up and in. All tied at 8, halfway through the first quarter. Wolf almost lost the handle on that one, but able to gather it up. Tight defense play by the Hawks, and Jacqueline Bates going to steal that one away. Garner gets it over to Smith. Smith going to go baseline, try to throw it across court. That ball's going to be knocked out of bounds, though. It'll stay Blackhawk ball. The Rodaball checks in for Phillips. on the Tipton side. Smith throws it long to Ashley Wable. Wable, the three-point attempt is up and off. That's going to be last touched by Tipton, so it'll stay Blackhawk ball. .337 to play in the opening quarter. All tied at 8. Garner throwing it across to Chesney and tried getting it back to Bates. Bates wasn't expecting it. And Coach Bradshaw wants to have a chat about it. Blackhawks use their first timeout of the night. 3:24 left in the opening quarter. You're watching Blackhawk basketball, Bragg Sports Media.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Welcome back to Larry Hobbs Memorial Hall, Sheridan High School. All tied at 8, 3:24 left in the opening quarter. Here on this Wednesday night matchup. Wolf going to bring it across the half line for the Blue Devils. Tightly defended by Chesney. Now Schramm with it. Back up top to Wolf. The three-point attempt is a little long, rebounded by Chesney. Wable with it. Blackhawks having to try to penetrate this zone defense. Kenzie Garner for three is in there. The Blackhawks take their first, might not be their first, they scored first. Either way, the biggest lead of the night is 3. Two and a half to play in this opening quarter. Dribbles baseline, shot up and in. Last time these two teams met was in 2020. So the first time they've met since that year. In 2 years now. Last time they played, Tipton won 57-48 in overtime. This game looking to be just as tight. Right about 2 minutes left in this first quarter. Tipton three-point attempt is up and off, rebounded by Kenzie Garner. She wants to run with it. Going to dump it off to Nova Cross. Dumps it back to Garner. She's tight in that corner and just throws it away. She worked herself too deep in that corner. Wolf with it in the corner, trying to throw it cross court, does. They're trying to get it inside to Schramm. Wolf, the three-point attempt, off. Rebounded by Garner once again. Blackhawks very methodical with their offense today. Back up top, Garner, three-point attempt is going to be short. And she knew it as soon as she let go of it.
Checking in for the Hawks, number 20, Shelby Eaton.
Eaton will check in and Cheney Smith will check out. And that's over and back. So tight defense played by Nova Cross forces the mistake. A minute left to play in this opening quarter. Once again, the Blackhawks not in any hurry. Nova Cross now. She's going to launch the three off. Very equal first quarter to start this game tonight. Blue Devils get it into Wolf. Trying to get it back up top, and they're going to get Jacqueline Bates with the foul. It'll be her first of the night, only the team's second. Tight defense being played by both teams, but very clean so far in this opening quarter. Wolf now defended by Cross. The Wolf to the corner for three. Off. Rebounded by Jacqueline Bates, trying to get it up, and she's going to draw the foul. That'll be Tipton's first one of the night. It's going to be given to number 23, Abby Phillips. 15 seconds left in this quarter. Blackhawks might be content to just hold it here. 10 seconds. Wable with it. 5 seconds. Cross with it. She's going to go baseline. She shuffled her feet. 3 seconds. Tipton's going to have to get a heave likely. Throw it long, trying to get it to Schramm. She's got it, but she's not going to get the shot. Oh, she did get the shot off, but way off. So at the end of one, Blackhawks lead 11-10.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Welcome back to Sheridan High School, the start of the second quarter. Blackhawks on top 11-10 after one. Kinsey Garner, 7 of those 11 in that first quarter. Very clean first quarter, though. Only 3 total fouls between both teams. Garner leaves it off to Cross. Gets it to Smith in the lane to Eaton. Shot up and in. Nice ball distribution by the Blackhawks, and they get an easy one up under the basket. Tipton quickly attacking the basket at the other end, and that goes in. Shooter Kaya Money. Garner attacking the basket. That shot blocked, but she's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
Fouls on Tipton, 45. Ashley Schramm, her first, team second at the line. Kinsey Garner.
Her first free throw is in there. And Garner is perfect at the line that time. Garner comes in tonight shooting 73% from the foul line, and it's going to improve her percentage, going 2 for 2 there. Cross going to get her first foul of the night. Able to get it in to Wolf now. Trying to get it down low to Schramm. And up and in. Once again, Schramm came in averaging over 14 points, right at 14 points, and Wolf at 13. Blackhawks trying to silence both of them. Schramm's presence has been felt, though. Wolf so far pretty quiet. Tipton now in the corner, trying to get it down to Schramm, able to, and Kinsey Garner just going to strip that ball away, and Schramm dove for it, and Garner's going to get the foul call.
Fouls on Tipton, 45, Ashley Schramm, her second, team's third. Checking in for Tipton, 23.
So Schramm's going to check out, and the Blackhawks do a little bit of what the Blackhawks probably wanted to do, and that is isolate Schramm. Again, she's 6'3", hands down the biggest player for Tipton, and now they just lost their low post personnel, at least for a little bit. 6.5 still to play in the first half. Smith with it. Smith gets it to Eaton. Eaton, shot from the elbow, off, rebounded by Garner. Garner going to immediately tack the basket up and in. Blackhawks 3-point lead once again. Once again, tight defense played by the Blackhawks so far tonight. And they're going to get a foul call there. They'll go against Eaton. It'll be her first.
Fouls on Sheridan, number 20, Shelby Eaton, her first, team's fourth. In for Tipton, number 10, Lacey Logan.
Lacey Logan going to check in for Tipton, and Abby Phillips will check back out. Over to Wolf. Wolf going to attack the basket. Shot up and in.
Wolf for 2.
Blackhawks took care of Schramm. She's stuck on the bench right now with 2 fouls, but Wolf is just as dangerous in the scoring department. Cross up top to Smith. Smith over to Garner now. Garner wants him to reset, I think. We're going to get a moving screen, I believe, on Shelby Eaton.
Fouls on Sheridan, number 20, Shelby Eaton, her second, team's fifth. In for the Hawks,
Eaton and Chesney going to check out, and Jacqueline Bates and Ashley Wabel will check back in. That was Eaton's second on the night. Wolf trying to find any Blue Devil. Eventually finds a teammate. Smith pokes that one away, not going to be able to gather it up. Well, she's still got a shot at it. I think they're going to call it jump ball here. It'll be Blue Devil ball, but good job by Chaney Smith to get after it. One-point game, 17-16, about 4.5 left in this half. Once again, the last time these two teams played 2 years ago went to overtime. Wolf, the three-point attempt, is in there. And Tipton takes the lead once again. Garner just leaves it off for Wabel. Garner getting a little bit more aggressive, leaves it off to Jacqueline Bates, and they're going to say she walked. That pass intercepted by Wabel, shot up, no good. Gathers it back up. Now Smith going to attack the basket. Shot up, no good. So a good job by Wabel to force the turnover, but Tipton going to use their first timeout of the night. It'll be a full with 3:55 to play in the first half. Tipton leads 19-17. You're watching Blackhawk basketball.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
.350 to play in the first half. Tipton with the ball and the lead. Wolf got to get it to a teammate. Found one, attacking the basket, up and in. Tipton now leads by 4. Smith up top to Cross. Left off for Wable, down on the block to Smith. That errant pass, and they're going to say it didn't touch anybody. That's over and back.
Back in for the Hawks.
Garner going to check in, and Nova Cross going to take a seat. Wolf defended by Bates. Tight defense played once again by the Blackhawks all over the Blue Devils. 3 minutes left in the first half. Gonna attack the basket, right under the basket. Eventually gets it back out. Tipton gets it back out to Wolf. He's going to have the long 3 in and out, rebounded by Wable. Two and a half to play in the first half. Garner going to attempt the 3 off, rebounded by the Blue Devils. Once again, Tipton attacking the basket, up and in. Tipton on a bit of a scoring streak here. Two minutes. Wable alone in the corner, and Garner just gives that one away. Cross-court pass. Tipton trying to get it in the lane. She's all twisted up, and they're going to say she walked with it. Good defense by Cheney Smith forces that mistake. Minute 35. Blue Devils on top by 6. Smith with it, trying to get it down low to Garner. Garner gets it under the basket, shot up. They didn't call a foul. I think she wanted one. And the shot goes back up, and she will go to the foul line this time. So once again, Garner came in shooting about 73% from the free throw line. Already good on 2. And she stays perfect at the foul line tonight. Schramm going to check back in for Tipton. She's operating with 2 fouls. Garner's free throw goes in and out. Gathered up by the Hawks. Now Cheney Smith from the elbow. And that one falls in. Took a little bounce up top, but it helped her out. The scoreboard is wrong. It's a 3-point game. They're eventually going to make the changes here. Should be 23-20. All right, now there it is. 58 seconds. Wolf trying to get it down to Schramm. Tight defense by Chesney. Throws it down low, Schramm up and in. Once again, the slow tempo Blackhawk offense that hadn't seen in a few weeks. A pass to Wavell is going to be over her head, and Wolf just saves it, but Chesney gathers it up. Euro steps it and misses. 15 seconds now. Wolf down to Schramm. That ball going to be tipped, and they're going to say last touched by Schramm.
For Tipton, 21, Allie Powell, and number 10, Lacey
Two quick
Logan.
changes by Tipton. 10 seconds left in this half. Wavell back to Garner now. Blackhawks going to try to get a good shot off here to end the first half, and that one off by Garner. And that'll do it for the half. 25-20, Tipton on top at the half. Kinsey Garner with 12 of the Blackhawks' 20 points. Eaton with 2 fouls. She's going to be working with that in the second half. We will come back to you for the start of the third quarter. You're watching Blackhawk basketball, Bragg Sports Media.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
At Wilson Farm Market, we know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Located in Central Indiana, Bragg Insurance Agency is a family-owned business. Getting to know our clients is a top priority at Bragg Insurance Agency. With this in mind, our focus is on relationships. This helps us to know and understand our clients' unique insurance needs. Bragg Insurance Agency represents a carefully selected group of reputable insurance companies. Therefore, we are able to offer you the best coverage at the most competitive price. As independent agents, we do not work for an insurance company. We work for you.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, to our weekly conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. And Commissioner Neidig, we're in it now. We are playing basketball. We're wrestling. We have wrapped up, as we know, the fall sports, now into the winter sports. It's a busy, busy time. We have a lot of games. The IHSAA, we're fortunate, like a lot of states, our young men and women play literally with the exception of Sunday, every day of the week. And it is a monumental task to put on these types of events night after night after night. Big school, small school, city school, country school, doesn't matter. There's a lot going on.
Well, first of all, it's what we do in Indiana, and we've done for many, many years, and providing a platform for student athletes to show their skills and coaches to coach and communities to gather. It is a really, that's just what's special about what we do. But, man, I tell you, Coach, I often walk in, the first person I want to go talk and thank to as I walk in the door is that person that's sitting out there with the cold weather right inside the front door. And it's cold outside, but they're sitting there selling tickets, and they've done it year in and year out for the athletic department so schools can operate events. And, I always want to get around the place. I just want to make sure those people know they're appreciated for doing what they're doing, and they're a big part of an athletic event also.
Well, they really are, because oftentimes the person you're talking about is a member of the faculty who's been at school all day long, have families themselves, and if some meager $5 whatever an hour, they make a little bit of money. But they're doing this because they're aware that without the infrastructure of people like them, you can't have these events. You need the teams, you need the coaches, you need the officials, but you need the ticket takers, you need the people popping the popcorn, selling the concessions. You need all those people to make this experience what it is and to generate that much necessary and much needed revenue for your programs.
That's absolutely right, Coach. And revenue, and it's not anybody. They're not out there trying to make a lot of money. They're trying just to keep the lights on, the officials paid, the bus, gas in the buses, and uniforms on the kids, and so these people all choose, and I always like to say they choose to work in the eye of the public. They choose to interact with the public as they walk in, so a parent can walk in and watch their child play. And I just think sometimes anybody that's in public service, whether it be a coach, a teacher, or police officer, or anybody, we forget to really recognize what they do and the give back that they do for the communities. Because they're just the salt of their people who truly care about the kids that they see in the classroom every day, or whether it be in the hallway, the lunchroom, or getting on and off the bus. And I just think we all need to step back and thank those people for spending their time so children and student athletes get to play in a time-honored tradition, which is a high school education-based athletic program.
Paul Neidig with us from the IHSAA, talking about all things IHSAA related. You and I are both former athletic directors. We would not have been able to have any kind of success or be able to do our jobs without the secretaries. And I dare say those dear athletic secretaries all over our state are the unsung heroes of athletics in our entire state.
No question. I was always blessed with great partners, and in the work that I've done, and athletic secretaries or assistants come in many titles. But, I can think back to Alicia when I was in Evansville, and sometimes there would be kids that's having a rough day, and that athletic secretary is consoling a kid with a hug and it'll be all right. And that's certainly not in the job descriptions, but that's what they choose to do to help kids along the way. And they're there to care about kids and student athletes, absence of a parent.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
At Wilson Farm Market, we know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Additional sponsors for tonight's game include More Etc., The Farmers Bank, Legacy Images, Handmade on Main, Sheridan Main Street First Friday, and Biddle Poland's. Bragg Sports Media would like to thank all of our partners for their continued support. Welcome back to Larry Hobbs Memorial Hall for the start of the third quarter. Blackhawks trail by 5. Kinsey Garner, the leading scorer in that first half, already accounts for 12 of those 20 points. Blackhawks going to have to figure out how to attack the basket with somebody else, and that somebody else might be Cheney Smith. She's going to go line to shoot 2. Smith's first free throw is in there. Not a lot of free throws in that first half. Only 4 for the Blackhawks. Made good on 3 of them, but Smith goes 2 of 2 that time. Tipton once again trying to get it inside. Got the size advantage using Schramm, but she's tightly covered by Garner. Garner trying to get over there, block that shot. Good job just forcing the miss. Second miss. You get a third chance. That one's no good. She gets her own rebound once again, and Garner eventually going to get called for the foul. It'll be her first.
Fouls on Sheridan, 24. Jack Bates, her second, team's first.
Powell got 3 chances. Oh, they gave it to Jacqueline Bates. So that'll be Jacqueline Bates' second. Wolf with it. Trying to get it down to Schramm under the basket. That shot up. And she got fouled by Bates. She's going to go line to shoot 2. So Bates with 3.
Fouls on Sheridan, 24. Jack Bates, her third, team second.
Schramm at the line is good.
And for Sheridan, Nova Cross.
Nova Cross going to come in for Jacqueline Bates. And Schramm's perfect at the line that time. Lead back out to 5. Smith trying to get it to Garner. Garner gets a bump. No foul call, and Blackhawks turn it over on that possession. Wolf working on Chesney. Throws her the shoulder, turnaround jumper up and in. Seven-point lead, largest of the night. Trying to get it to Garner. That ball thrown away by Cross. Blackhawks continue to play that tight defense. Powell gets her own rebound once again. Now Schramm gets a rebound, and it's going to go in. Blackhawks struggling on the boards.
Fouls on Sheridan, number 15.
So Smith gets her first. But Schramm now with a chance to make it a three-point play. And she does. 10-point lead for the Blue Devils. Not quite 2 minutes into this half. Garner to Wable, back out to Garner. Up top to Chesney. Garner down to Wable, defended by Schramm, going baseline, gets it to Smith, shot up, no good. Rebound by Nova Cross, though. Smith attacks the basket once again, and that one goes in. Janie Smith with 8. Powell shot up and rolls in there. Left off to Garner, trying to get it down low to Smith, back out to Chesney. Trying to get it back to Garner, left off for Wable. Now Cross in the lane to Smith. He's going to do a little fadeaway jumper, a little long. Blackhawks need some buckets in a hurry. Don't want this one to get out of reach. And that three-pointer is in there. 13-point lead now, and the Blue Devils starting to stretch it out to start this second half. And Coach Bradshaw wants to discuss it. With 4:20 left to play in the third quarter, Blackhawks trail 37-24. You're watching Blackhawk basketball, Bragg Sports Media. Welcome back to Sheridan High School. 4:20 left on the clock in this third quarter. Not quite half the quarter gone by. The lead at the half was 5, but the Blackhawks come out slow to start this second half. Trail by 13. Ova Cross trying to drive, has that shot sent back. Halfway through this third quarter. Garner steals that one away, though. Marion and get Wolf with the foul. Nice job by Lily Chesney to draw that foul.
In for Tipton, 15 for a roadie ball.
But Wolf just kind of ran her over. It's only her second, though. Ball inbounded to Garner. Left off for Cross, in the lane to Smith. Shot up and in. Nice ball movement that time by the Blackhawks. The offensive sense of urgency has picked up. Tipton just going to attack the basket and decide to come back outside. Wolf, shot blocked by Garner. Garner running the other way, going to take it herself. Shot up, and they're going to give her the foul. So she's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Official says Money didn't get there in time.
Number 20, I have Money, second, team third.
Garner's hit the ground hard a few times here tonight. His little ginger getting up that time. First free throw is good.
In for Tipton, Lacey Logan. In for Sheridan.
Garner 4 of 5 from the free throw line tonight. And she's good on that one. So 5 of 6 from Kinsey Garner from the free throw line tonight. Tipton trying to get it down low. Garner tipped that one away, but Blackhawks going to dive on it. It'll stay Blue Devils ball, but an excellent job by Kinsey Garner to tip that one. Again, she comes up visibly winded. And that ball stolen away by Bates, and that's a late whistle.
Tipton, 45.
They're going to get Schramm with the foul, actually. So that'll be her third on the night. She got in foul trouble in that first half. Screen set by Cross. Kinsey going to take the shot. Rebound by Chesney, up and in. Gap down to 7. The Blackhawks on a 6-0 run right now. Shot up, rebounded by Garner. Garner throwing it long to Chesney. The jumper in and there. Lily Chesney now with 6. 2 minutes left in this third quarter. Wolf working on Chesney. Needs some help, throws it long, eventually gathered up though. They're going to give Tipton a timeout. It'll be their second of the night, a full one. Minute 43 left to play in the third quarter. Blackhawks trail by 5.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Closed captioning for tonight's matchup presented by Moore Etc. Contact Sarah Moore for all your screen printing, embroidery, etc. needs. That's Sarah Moore. Thank you, Moore Etc. for providing tonight's closed captioning. Minute 43 left to play in the third quarter. Blackhawks on a bit of a run here. Have brought the lead back down to 5. It was as big as 13. But now they're on an 8-0 run. Currently on the floor for the Hawks, Cross, Wable, Garner, Eaton, and Bates. And Tipton just going to throw that ball away. Bates takes it up and off on that layup. She gathers it back up, though. Now Cross down low to Eaton, shot up and in. Bates going to kick herself a little bit for that one, but that's all right. It's a 3-point game, under a minute and a half to play in the third. Blackhawks on a 10-0 run. Schramm shot up. They're going to say foul believe they're going to give it to Garner here, and Schramm will go to the line to shoot 2.
Fouls on Sheridan.
It is going to be on Garner. It's her first of the night. Foul-wise, a very clean game from both sides. Schramm's first free throw is in there.
In for Tipton, 23, Abby Phillips.
So Phillips checks in, and Logan will check back out for the Blue Devils. Schramm's second free throw in there as well. 5-point game, minute 15 to play in the third quarter. Cross trying to get it to Eaton. That ball a little gently passed in there, and they're going to call a jump ball. It'll stay Blackhawk ball. Cross had the gap to get that pass through, just little lackadaisical. Wable, they catch and release for 3. Ashley Wable gets her first bucket of the night, and it's a big one. 2-point game, a minute left in the third. Blackhawks trailed by 13 at one point during this quarter. Pass long, attacks the basket, and they're going to get her for a charge. So an excellent job by Kinsey Garner to get there and force that mistake. Foul going to be given to Powell. It's her first of the night. 45.9 left in the third. And the Blackhawks have a chance to tie it up. Wable to cross. She wanted to get it down to Eaton, thought better of it. Garner. And they're going to get a moving screen on Nova.
Fouls on Sheridan, number 5. Number Cross, her second, team second.
Both teams with 5 fouls now already in this half. Wolf now with it, defended by Cross. Gets it back up top to Powell. Powell going to attack the basket, and again, they're not going to give it to Garner that time, and they're going to get Bates on that, and she knows it. That was a silly decision by Jacqueline Bates.
Fouls on Hawks, number 24, Jack Bates, her 14-6.
That'll be her fourth of the night.
In for the Hawks, Cheney Smith.
Tipton, 3 seconds. They might not get a shot off here. They're going to try, and she forgot how much time was left. So at the end of 3, Blackhawks trail by 2.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Welcome back to Larry Hobbs Memorial Hall for the start of the fourth and final, potentially, quarter. Blackhawks trail by 2. At one point, they trailed by 13 in that third quarter. Brought it all the way back. Jacqueline Bates, the only Blackhawk in foul danger. She's got 4. Schramm trying to find a teammate. Gets it back out to Wolf. She's going to drive, and they got to reach in on Smith. I don't know. Well, let's see. Yep, no, they're going to give it to Cross.
Sheridan, Nova Cross, her third, team 7.
But that'll put Tipton in the bonus, so they're going to go to the line, attempt the 1-and-1 here. Tipton still has one foul to give. And the first one off, rebounded by Eaton. Wable. Cross now. Gets it down to Eaton. Eaton trying to get it to Garner. That ball just knocked away. Tipton, the deep three is in there. Back out to a 5-point game now. Garner down to Eaton. That shot blocked. She got her own block shot, though. Wable, that three's going to be off. Wolf defended by Wable. Gonna drive, attack the basket, looking for a teammate. Gets it back out to Powell. Powell down to Schramm. Trying to get it back to Powell, and that ball going to be taken away by Garner. She's running the other way. She's going to stop. Back out to Wable. Wable at the top of the key. Three short. Settling for those bad shots. The Blackhawks only trail by 5. Powell, the jumper now. Short. Rebounded by Garner. Garner, the three, in there. 2-point game. Kinsey Garner now with 17 on the night. Back out, three-pointer is in there. That's Abby Phillips. Cross. Back up top to Wable. Garner with it now. Pass long to Wable. Wable in the corner, back up top to Cross. Trying to get it to Eaton. Eaton shot up, and they're going to give her the foul. She's going to go line shoot 2. And that was Tipton's last foul to give.
Her second, team 6.
Eaton good on that first one.
And for the Hawks, Jack Bates and Lily Chesney.
Chesney and Bates check back in, and Cross and Wable will check out. Once again, Bates playing with 4 fouls. Gonna have to be careful on defense now. Eaton's second free throw, no good. Four-point game, 4:50 to play. Wolf attacking the basket and has it poked free by Smith and taken away by Bates. Bates to Garner. Garner over to Smith. Smith at the free throw line, back out to Garner for 3. Just off, rebounded by Eaton though. Garner over to Smith. Smith, short. Trying to get it down to Schramm. Defended by Eaton. Back outside to Wolf. Step back shot, no good. Rebounded by Garner. Garner going to throw it up to Eaton. Eaton attacking the basket, shot up and just rolls out, but it'll stay Blackhawk ball. Wable going to check in for Chaney Smith. Somebody's got to go inbound the ball. It's going to be Jacqueline Bates. Throws it long to Wable. Under 4 to play. Wable left off for Bates. Garner now with it. Over to Wable for 3. Short, rebounded by Schramm. Wolf the three-pointer. Little long on that one, rebounded by Eaton. All of a sudden, neither team can make a bucket. Now all of a sudden, Wable. Baseline, trying to get it to the lane, nobody there. Still a 4-point game, and Tipton uses the timeout. With 3:06 to play, 4-point game. Don't you go anywhere.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
3:06 left to play in the ball game. 4-point game. Tipton leads 45-41. Next foul puts the Blackhawks in the bonus. Blue Devils already there. And Jacqueline Bates playing with 4 fouls. She is in the game right now. Tipton throwing it long, and they're going to get a foul called against Wolf.
As on Tipton, number 4, Holly Wolf, her third, team 7.
So both teams now in the bonus. They should be shooting the 1-and-1, but they're not. I guess they call it an offensive foul, that's why. Wable trying to drive, gets it out to Chesney. Chesney steps back, gets it back out to Garner now. Under 3 to play. No reason to panic for the Hawks, but they got to get in a hurry. Eaton tried to save it.
In for Hawks.
Smith will check back in for Eaton. Wolf defended by Chesney. Oh. Chesney took a shoulder to the head. She's up. I mean, she took a hard hit. She kind of got thrown off of Wolf and ran straight into Schramm. Toughness being shown out of that young lady. That pass thrown down to Powell, shot up and in. 6-point game. Blackhawks going to get a timeout there. They're still yelling at the officials about Chesney. Minute 53 to play. Blackhawks on top by 6.
Wilson Farm Market. We know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. you'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Minute 53 to play, 6-point lead for the Blue Devils. And Coach Bradshaw still giving an earful to the officials for what happened on that last possession. Lily Chesney took a shoulder right to the face, it looked like. Garner left off for Wable. Nobody steps out. Wable, three-pointer short. Another wasted possession for the Blackhawks. Minute and a half left. They're going to get Garner with the foul there.
Fouls on Hawks, number 12.
It's only her second.
Her second, team's 8.
At the line to shoot is Wolf. Relatively quiet night. And the first free throw in there. Wolf's second free throw is in there as well. Lead back out to 8. Minute and a half. Blackhawks went on a scoring run in that third quarter. Need one here. Cross to Garner. Screen set by Smith. Garner, the three-pointer off. Rebound gained by Smith. Smith gets it to Bates under the basket. That shot up and in, and she's going to go to the line to shoot.
Fouls on Tipton, number 4, Ellie Wolf, her fourth, team's 8th.
So Jacqueline Bates with a shot to make it a three-point play. It's her first bucket of the night. And that one's in there as well. 5-point game, minute 9. Blackhawks got to get real urgency here. Need to switch the defender because Bates is working with 4 fouls. She can't go for it. They couldn't have Bates do it. She's working with 4 fouls, and Coach Bradshaw yelling at the girls to switch it. 50 seconds left. To the lines, Phillips made some big threes earlier in the game. Front side of the 1-and-1 is good. Second free throw off, rebounded by Wable. Garner off and running. Blackhawks got to get in a hurry here. Need a big shot. Wable trying to get some room, left Garner. Garner, deep three, off. The Blackhawks got to hurry. There you go, there's the foul. 30 seconds.
Number 5, Nova Cross. Her fourth, team's
That'll put Tipton officially in the double bonus. Wolf's first free throw is good. And second free throw, no good. Rebounded by Cross. Garner going to have to run with it. 25 now. Stop and pop the three, and no good. Rebounded, eventually gathered up by Bates. She's going to need to hurry here. Tries getting it to the corner to Smith. Now Cross with it. Back out to Smith. Smith trying to get a shot off. Deep two, no good. Now Schramm going to go to the line.
Fouls on number 5, number Cross, her 5th.
That'll be Cross's 5th one, so she fouls out.
Checking in for Sheridan.
Blackhawks going to come up a little short here tonight. Schramm's first free throw is in there. Lead back out to 8 now. And she's perfect at the line that time. 9 point, under 10 to play. Blackhawks going to try to get one bucket right at the buzzer. Bates just off on that one, and that will do it. Blackhawks fall to Tipton 53-44. When we come back, summarize. You're watching Blackhawk basketball, Bragg Sports Media.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
At Wilson Farm Market, we know it's not only what you eat, but where it comes from that matters. Granddad Bill knew that too, and selling fresh eggs back in 1968 turned into Central Indiana's favorite farm-to-table market today. We don't only grow our food, we make a whole bunch of amazing treats and meals fresh in the store every single day. Come see us once. You'll be a fan forever. Wilson Farm Market. Everything about us is better than anything you'll find in a big box store.
Located in Central Indiana, Bragg Insurance Agency is a family-owned business. Getting to know our clients is a top priority at Bragg Insurance Agency. With this in mind, our focus is on relationships. This helps us to know and understand our clients' unique insurance needs. Bragg Insurance Agency represents a carefully selected group of reputable insurance companies. Therefore, we are able to offer you the best coverage at the most competitive price. As independent agents, we do not work for an insurance company. We work for you.
Additional sponsors for tonight's game include More Etc., The Farmers Bank, Legacy Images, Handmade on Main, Sheridan Main Street First Friday, and Biddle Poland's. Bragg Sports Media would like to thank all of our partners for their continued support. Welcome back to Larry Hobbs Memorial Hall for your final. Tipton 53, Sheridan 44. The Lady Hawks fall to 3-7 on the season. Tipton moves to 5-4 in a game that was much closer than the scoreline shows. The Blackhawks just struggled a little bit down the stretch and closed that gap from 13-point gap during the third quarter all the way down to 2, but not able to get it done here tonight. That will take us to our Farmers Bank player of the game. Our player of the game is going to be Kenzie Garner. 17 points on 5 of 15 shooting. 2 from 8 from behind the arc, but some of those came in that late desperation. 5 of 6 from the foul line, so congratulations to Kenzie. Scoring for tonight, Kinsey Garner 17, Cheney Smith 10. Chesney got 6. Eaton got 5. Bates got 3. And Ashley Wable got 3. Our next broadcast going to be Friday night, the doubleheader against Eastern here at Sheridan. Boys and girls basketball, we will bring all of that action to you. And then we also have a boys basketball game coming up on Saturday. So loads of basketball over the next couple days before the holiday break. Looking forward to it for myself, for all of my sponsors. Thank you for tuning in tonight. You guys have a good night. Final time, Blackhawks fall to the Blue Devils, 53-44. Have a good night, everybody.